class. Miguel does seminars all over the United States. He's going to ask you guys what you want to learn. And whatever you want to learn is what we're going to show you today, okay? And then Fredson's going to do some ground stuff with you. So it'll be really fun. It's going to be very safe. Everybody's going to be good, so you guys can go out and play soccer tomorrow, all right? Bantamweight, 135 pounds is what he fights at.
First thing, in mixed martial arts, like there's stand-up, there's wrestling, and there's jiu-jitsu. So there's different bases we focus on. The first thing is knowing your distance. If I'm fighting a guy like this, come forward, I'm taller than he is, so I have a lot more reach than he does. So put your hand out for me. So I'm gonna beat him every time to the punch. My hand's a lot longer. Now, if I'm fighting you, come forward, put your hand out. It's a big difference. It's an easy 2, 3. When he throws his right hand, I'm gonna use my shoulder and I'm gonna use my hand to parry the punch. Overhand right.
Lift it higher. Yeah, turn it around like that.
Now we're gonna go over a kick. Here. 1, 2, 3, and I come back. 10 seconds, go! Last 10 seconds, go! Last 10 seconds, go! Time! Okay, that was the whole different crew you did.
Okay, guys.
Hey guys,
We're gonna move to the cage. We're gonna do a little groundwork, all right? So let's go.
I'm gonna come inside both hands, and I'm gonna open him up here to make his hands hit the mat. This is one thing he never wants when he's on top. He never wants his hands on the mat. His hands are always gonna be here on my hips, on my chest. Okay, put your hands on the mat.
The weight he carries is like being bigger than Mika or even stronger. The power that he possesses in his belt, but the way he done the moves was really cool to see how he does it all in one motion.
Wait. Close my hand. Now I can bump them all the way up. Now all I do is turn. It's real easy to turn them over now because I got that height on them.
I'm Reed Harris, Vice President of Community Relations for the Ultimate Fighting Championship. We're here today with the Manchester City soccer team, and it never fails, man. You put athletes in a cage and you start teaching them some fighting techniques, and this is what happens. They start going at it. It's always fun. These guys have picked up this stuff really fast. And I'll tell you what, there's a couple guys on the team that I think could do pretty well in MMA.
I barely have to move.
Too much hard work for me, that far. Training's more than enough twice a day.
So I want to drop my elbow down and lift here like this. My wrist is clear of his shoulder, and my other wrist drapes over the back of his neck. I'm going to step, and I'm going to sit back and lift to make my choke. It's called a guillotine choke.
I'll leave that one alone.
If I get to that guy's neck like this, and I squeeze and I sit back, it makes a huge more pressure. That's how guys fall asleep.
Yeah.
The way you make somebody pass out is you're squeezing everything at the same time, and you sit back. If I just do one pressure, it's gonna hurt. If the guy's tough, you're a big guy, you're gonna survive, it's gonna be okay. But if I put all 3 pressures at the same time, guys, you got a matter of seconds and you fall asleep, you're out. So squeeze everything, squeeze your arm, your hip, your body.
So far from what I've seen, I think Micah's got the most potential, but I'll tell you what, after about half the class, he's left the cage. He's now watching from the stands, so I'm not sure, maybe we had a little bit too much for us, but I think he's got potential, and I think he's got certainly the body structure to do this thing, and we're seeing a lot of guys that are actually looking pretty good out there, so I'm really happy with the way the training's going.
Brilliant. Dream come true, fantastic.
Yeah. We're both big UFC fans anyway, so when we heard that we might be coming out and meeting some of the fighters, it was a massive thing for us, so yeah, it's class.